Asher coming at you today in Raid Shadow Legends. Welcome to the video, guys. Hopefully it finds you all doing well today. We're going to open up some shards until we get our double legendary champion. My most wanted champions right now in terms of non-voids are still Calvalax, who's been evading me for a long time now, and Harmina, who I really want to get my hands on. One of the strongest, if not the strongest, defense-based nuker in the game. So those are my two most wanted. Let's see if we can get incredibly lucky and pull one of them today. Also, I'm actually not going for this fusion, so if I pull Oella, hey, that would be pretty cool. Make me feel good for skipping it, right?
You're looking real good, girl. Whoop, lost a booby. No matter, I'll just build another one. More mashed potatoes!
Let me know who you pulled if you opened during this extra legendary special event here. I only have, I say only, but I have 137 shards. Hopefully that will be enough. I'm going to go ahead and donate $100 per legendary. So basically, hopefully, at least $200 for charity. I'm going to go ahead and support the ARC of the United States, the ARC helping out families and individuals with developmental and intellectual disabilities out there. So let's go ahead and raise a little bit of money and get some legendary gold. All right, here we go. All right, who are we gonna get for our double? Obviously, I'll take anybody else too. I'll take anybody good. That's the only thing. I feel like these double events, Tagore, man, I've talked about this dude so much on the channel. You guys must be sick of me talking about him. But in case you missed it, I think this dude is slept on as one of the best epics inside of the entire game. I'm not being hyperbolic there. He has a 2-time hitter with increased defense, big version for 2 turns on the allies with the lowest HP on his A1. On his A2, an AoE attack, big version increased speed on everybody, 3-turn cooldown, and then heals everybody by 15% of this champion's max HP. A great AoE heal, increased speed, 3-turn cooldown, and an AoE attack, and then an AoE revival as well on a 5-turn cooldown, revives all dead allies, 30% HP, a shield buff on them for 2 turns equal to 20% of this champion's max HP, and also aid the feeble on the passive, decrease the damage received by allies with 50% or less by 10%. That's a great damage mitigation passive there. He is an incredible, incredible epic champion. I'm never going to stop talking about that dude, man. He's really, really good. People totally underrate him when I look at, like, epic tier lists and stuff like that. Anyway, here we go, guys. We got a Skink. We got a Mystic Hand, a Chopper, Aethel, Bombardier. No. Looking for that legendary. Let me make myself a little bit smaller here. I feel like I'm hogging the screen. There we go. There we go. We get an Acolyte, another Skink, another Marquess. Pretty fun defense-based nuker in her own right. Here we finally get something that's, you know, at least another epic in Bergoth the Malformed. Not a big fan of that champion. We get Seize. Seize is a daily login reward champion. If, you know...
Oh, God, don't do this to me. 4 years. 3 years.
Are you guessing?
Play for 2 years, I guess. He's got a triple hitter, fills the champion's turn meter by 10% each critical hit, also places a perfect veil buff on this champion for 1 turn, and then he has an AoE, increased crit damage on this champion for 2 turns before attacking, and heals him by 5% of his max HP on each critical hit. Not a bad heal there, and the increased crit damage is nice, obviously, on this nuker. Steals 15% of the turn meter from enemies with the highest turn meter at the end of his turn. This effect cannot be resisted. A very, very strong and unique passive there as well. I love that unique passive. I wish they added that onto more champions. Really, really cool. All right, here we go, guys. I'm feeling the legendary. I can smell it coming, guys. Here we go. We get a Grinner, we get a KO, we get a Dolores. Certainly not in that round. Be right back. 87 to go. All right, guys. We made our room, and we are back. Let's get our extra legendary. Come on, man. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We get a bunch of blues, more blues, more blues. Nothing exciting. Fleshmonger actually is pretty exciting. I mentioned this dude before, but he's a good option. You're not need him, but you'll like him in the end game for those secret room, rare only secret rooms, excuse me, in Doom Tower. He's a Magic Affinity rare champion who has the big version of decreased defense. It's on a 4-turn cooldown, but then he has an extra turn ability on his A2. Certainly a noteworthy champion if you're looking for that rare decreased defense champion. It's only a 75% land rate as well, so take that into consideration. But really, you know, there's not that many options out there for rares. Certainly Magic Affinity, and there's a Magic-only secret room as well. All right, let's keep it going here. Keep it going. We get Berserker. We get, you know, Solaris, Rockbreaker. I still have a soft spot for Rockbreaker. You know how it is. If a champion carries you kind of when you're starting out in this game, you always love them. Do any of you guys have a champion like that? My dude is definitely Rockbreaker. First of all, he looks cool, man. I mean, just got a good look about him. Got a good look about him. That helmet, that beard just flowing out of it. Wonder what his face looks like.
Hello, wall.
He's really cool because he has 100% provoke on an AoE. It's placing it, and it's a 3-turn cooldown. Counterattack on himself. On his A1, increases champion's defense by 4% each time this skill is used, so 20% extra defense, and then he has a 50% chance of blocking all incoming damage. Against the red boss, who hits incredibly hard in stage 21 of Faction Wars for Dwarves, this dude was an absolute carry for me, man. Just taking that massive hit from the red boss. A little bit of RNG involved because it's a 50-50 shot of canceling out that damage, but you just keep going until he cancels it out, and then you win. And Dwarf Faction Wars are, you know, one of the trickiest out there. Demon Wars...
I never heard of that.
Demon Spawn, excuse me, Demon Wars? Demon Spawn and Dwarves, for me, I think they were my most two challenging back in the day. All right, guys, still nothing here. We only have 37 left. I could re-up and buy some for a few gems, but let's see if we can get any out of those 37. I'll be right back. All right, guys, so I picked up 11 more just in case. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see, come on. Helping my viewer retention, giving me the legendaries at the very end of the video. Very cool for you guys to do that, Raid, Shadow Legends, Gods. All right, a bunch of blues, nothing too exciting there. Here we go. Man, if I don't pull my Leggo in this video, I don't know. Steel Skull, Aethel, Acolyte, and again, nothing too exciting there. Steel Skull's not bad. It's very good for Faction Wars. Used to be a goat in regular Demon Spawn clan boss. Not so much anymore. Gnarlhorn is probably one of my favorite rares in the game. This guy's so good. Another AoE provoke on a 3-turn cooldown counterattack. Increased defense on this champion is the unkillable 2 out of every 3 turns on his A3. That's really, really good. Really enjoy that champion. He's so good for a rare, especially. They don't really make rares like that anymore, right? Check the Winderin. Okay, come on, man. Where is it? God, you know what the worst part is I go through these, I do these videos, right, on the Ancient Shard pulls, and I kind of talk myself into being near the Mercy every time. I'm like, I think I'm near the Mercy. I think it should be a quick video. And then, of course, nothing. We have another Purgator. He's not very good. Average damage dealer for a rare champion. I actually maxed him out in one of those Ghoulish Ranger. Not very good. One of those building random teams with whoever I pull videos. Do one of those again soon. Banshee, I'm a big fan of an AoE on the A1, AoE on the A2 as well. I just shut off her A3 oftentimes if I'm just using her for control in a stun set. She also has decreased defense, so not too bad for a control / debuffer. We have another Ghoulish Ranger, and am I gonna have to really? Oh man, I didn't. Okay, here we go, guys. I mean, I'm not gonna let you sit here and watch me for 10 minutes and not pull legendary. No way would I do that to you guys. See how I talk myself into it being all about you? I haven't bought any shards this video other than just in the shop. Let's just open a quick 10 here. See if we can get absolutely, I want to say lucky, but we're not very lucky so far. So here, I'll keep you guys with me while I make room. This is what you're missing out on every single time where I go. I'll be right back, guys.
Oh my God, I'm so glad I lived long enough to see that.
All right, let's go see what we can get here. And then I don't want to have to buy shards for this video. I thought for sure we would be A-okay without having to buy anything. But here we go. Bum-ba-da-bum-bum-bum. Legendary, where are you, man? Come on. We get an Ironclad Fun Champion for the extra heals. All right, so I have one, and I guess I'm going to go ahead and re-up and just pick up something. You know what? They're making me wait so long for a legendary, guys, that it's got to be a good one, right? It must be Harmina. Be right back. All right, guys, I got a few more, but I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to overdo it and get that whole pack string because I feel like it's coming really soon. Ursine Ice Crusher, Jingle Hunter. Not what we're looking for here. Although it's noteworthy here that Ursine Ice Crusher, the first champion with an AoE decreased crit rate, and still one of the only champions with an AoE decreased crit rate in the game. I don't know if it's, that makes him worth investing in, but it's a nice little tidbit for you guys to know next time you play Raid Shadow Legends Trivial Pursuit. Jotun, oh my God, dude, come on, where is it? At this point, it's just getting a little boring here, right? I mean, let's put in some Putting some awesome edit. Oh, here he goes, here he goes. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, brand new champion. It is Green Warden Ruark and Sathalia, one of the better champs out there. First of all, he's got the face, and then he's got the face on the chest. He's got two faces. Well, look at this chick. Look at this. What is she? Is she she's some sort of a druid, maybe a mermaid, perhaps. I don't know, but the guy looks pretty cool. They absolutely kill it. On his A1 defense-based champion, transfers all debuffs from this champion to the target, heals this champion by 5% of their max HP for each debuff transferred. Okay, not anything too special. An AoE, but not bad, right? An AoE, decrease attack on a 3-turn cooldown. Also steals all continuous heal buffs from each enemy. This effect cannot be resisted. Okay, that's not too exciting for a legendary. And then we have the taunt, the increased defense, and the strengthen on this champion for 2 turns. Okay, on a 4-turn cooldown. Whenever an ally loses 10% or more of their max HP from a single hit, place a shield buff on that ally for 2 turns, equal to 10% of their max HP, and this is on a 0-turn cooldown when you book it up. Okay, and then he has defense in all battles by 30%. I don't know, what do you guys think of this dude? Taunt has been one of those weird buffs in the game where it's definitely not meta at all, but part of me is thinking, putting taunt on this dude in the arena with increased defense and with strengthen, forcing everybody to attack him, and then when he uses his A1, he's transferring debuffs to them, and then that little shield. I don't know, it could be an interesting champion to play around with in the arena or just to help you clear, difficult Doom Tower waves, areas like that. Sathalia is one of my favorites, guys. She's really, really good. She has HP burn on her A1 at a big 60% land rate. Not bad at all there. We have Lordly Embrace. This is going to be on a 2-turn cooldown, guys, when booked. Removes all debuffs from a target ally, then places block debuffs for 2 turns, then heals that ally by 75% of their max HP, heals all other allies by 20% of their max HP, and fills their turn meters by 15% if the target is fully healed, which they usually are by this skill. A great ability on a 2-turn cooldown. Very, very good. And then Agress is probably the keynote of her kit. Very, very good here. On a 3-turn cooldown, 100% chance of removing all buffs from all enemies. Then decreases the turn meter of all enemies by 10%. Then fills the turn meter of all allies by 10%. Decrease turn meters of enemies by 20%. Fills the turn meter of allies by 20% or 5 or more buffs were removed. So I'm thinking about maybe trying her out in the arena, guys, because having the turn meter be 20% almost every time, fill and depletion, because every team has so many buffs right now in the game. I think that's really, really valuable. Super, super cool champion. Hey, crazier things have happened. Let's just open the rest that we have, guys. I gotta be honest, those are 2 really, really fun champions to pull. I am not disappointed. Okay, I'm disappointed in that crap, though. All right, so let's go ahead. I want us to see one more thing before we go, guys. I do want to see Ruark, since he's new to the team. His base defense is almost 1,500, not bad at all. His reviews are very mediocre on the ratings here, but I'm anxious to build this dude and try him out. I actually pulled this dude, Fortis, as well. He has much worse rankings. Really, really bad rankings, probably the worst Void Legendary in the game, but I'm tempted to build him another defense-based, kind of newish Void Legendary. I pulled him on I think my last Void chart opening video or the one before that. So Fortis and Ruark are 2 champions that I actually want to build and see if they're as bad or good as we think they are. Anyway, guys, what do you think of these 2 champions that I pulled? Who did you get? Thank you so much for watching until the end, and as always, take care, guys.